everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a makeup tutorial on this look I'm wearing right now, and it's a glittery half cut crease smoky eye kind of thing. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you do down in the comments below, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as well and subscribe. And if you want to see how we got this makeup look, then keep watching. So I've already primed my eyes ready, and I've just used the concealer that I used underneath the eyes and then set that with some translucent powder. And I really want to try and keep this as easy as possible for you because it does look quite hard to create, but it's really not that bad at all. So first off, let's start with our transition shades. I'm going to be using some from Geek, and the first one that I'm going to be using is this one called Creme Brulee. And I'm just taking that on this fluffy blending brush from Morphe. So for this look, I'm going to apply my transition shade a little bit differently. Instead of applying it right into the crease and then blending it upwards, I'm going to keep it right on top of the socket bone, so I don't really need to get into the crease that much with it. I'm going to try and keep it just right on the bone there. And I'm also going to be blending it inwards to the inner corners a lot further than I usually would, if all that makes sense. I am blending it out towards the brow, even though I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing winged liner today, so I'm just going to do it anyway and then see how I feel. But as you can see, I'm not really blending it much right into the crease. I'm just taking it right on top of where my natural socket bone is and just blending it right into the inner corners. Don't worry if any drops down on that inner bit either, because it's going to be really easy to clean that up, so you can be a little bit messy at this part. And I like to have a big fluffy blending brush at hand, so I can just quickly blend over everything along the way. Okay, now we've got that quite built up, I'm going to go in with this more darker shade, and this one is also from Geek. It's called Frappe. And I'm just simply going straight over the top with this and applying it in exactly the same place. And I think that the main tip when you're doing a look like this is to just take your time and just build it up as you go along. Don't apply too much at a time, and just keep going back with a clean brush like I do with this one, and just keep going over and buffing it all out, making it look really seamless. Okay, now we've created quite a lot of shadow on top. I'm going to start darkening the outer corners. So I'm first going to go in with Cocoa Bear, which is this really dark brown. This is also from Geek. And I'm just taking the same brush because I've used mainly browns with that one anyway. And I'm going to, the same as if I was doing a smoky eye, I'm just going to tap it onto the very outer corner and then blend it a little bit into the crease. I'm not going all the way in. I'm just keeping it right on this outer corner. This outer part of the lid here and this outer part of the crease is where you want the most darkest colour. So that's why I'm sort of just patting it on, because I don't want to blend it around too much. Okay, now I'm switching brushes to this smaller blending brush here, which is a little bit more precise, and I'm going to use this eyeshadow from the Balm, and I got it in this Moskowitz box actually. It's a really nice deep purple, and I've been wanting to use it in a tutorial, so I'm going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to dab that everywhere that we've applied the Cocoa Bear shadow. And I'm just taking that a little bit higher into the crease just so it balances out through those browns that we've applied up here. And then I'll just keep dabbing into those too with a fluffy brush and just blend that out a little bit. And then I've already got quite a bit of powder under my eyes, so any fallout should just buff away. Okay, I'm happy with where the eyes are right now. We're going to move on to what I think is the hardest part, and that is the cutting out of this part of the crease. And to do that, I'm going to use this concealer. I'm going to use the NW15 concealer, the Pro Longwear one from MAC. And I'm going to use this little precise brush. This is a lip brush, I think, from Real Techniques. And you just need to really take your time with this. So I like to start right on the very inner corner. And I'll keep my eyes open so I know that when they're open we'll be able to see it. And we're only going halfway as well, remember, so we're going to stop where that purple shadow starts. But don't worry about it being blended at this moment in time. And then all over the lid as well. And just keep stopping every so often and look straight into the mirror. I'm going to bring it out a lot further into this inner corner. And then when it comes to this very outer part, where it goes into the purple, I'll first like to take this finger and just pat it in. And then once we've used the shadow over the concealer, we can then have that blend a little bit better. So when you're happy with the shape that you've got with the concealer, then I'm going to set that in place. I'm going to use this eyeshadow here from the Tartelette in Bloom palette, only because it's the lightest shadow that I've got. It's called Charmer and it's near enough white. I think it's just slightly off white. And I'm just using this really small packing brush because we don't want to disturb the shape that we've created. So I'm just going to pat this all over. And still at this moment I'm not too worried about this blending situation yet. I just want to make sure that I've got that shape in the inner corner. I've just quickly gone and done this eye because I think we'd be here all day if I had to do the other one on camera as well. So now we just need to concentrate on blending this all together because it's looking a little bit bish-bosh at the moment. I'm going to take first the brush that we used to apply the purple shadow, but I've just quickly wiped it off on the back of my hand and it's got no product on there at the moment. And I'm just going to start by just dabbing it over where the two meet. Trying not to disturb the cut crease part because that's the main part we want to keep, but the outer corners we can blend because we want these to be really dark anyway. I find that they blend really well just tapping them together because it just stops you from disturbing the concealer and the powder too much. Now we're going to apply the glitter to the cut crease, and I think this looks really nice because one, it's really effective, and two, it really sharpens and neatens up that line as well. And the product that I'm going to use for that is this Glam Crystals Glitter Eyeliner from Collection, and this is probably the most easiest part. And I definitely recommend using a glitter liner rather than trying to use a loose glitter. If you're going to fill in all that area, then you can definitely use a loose glitter, that's fine. But because we only want that really sharp line, a glitter liner is so easy to use. And these are absolutely amazing. I'm going to be doing a review on these because I've got a few different shades. And usually I find with glitter liners that there's not really much glitter in there and they're quite watery, whereas these are like packed full of glitter. So they come in all different colours as well. I'm going to use this silvery one. I was going to use gold, but because I've used purple, I think that silver goes really nice with purple, so wipe that all out of the way. And I'll use my little finger as my rest for my hand, and I'll just simply trace along this line. I like to start in the very inner part first because you can have that as glittery as you want it. And then by the time we get to where the purple starts, most will have come off the brush, so you can just feather that in. Moving on to the under eyes now, I'm going to take this pencil brush and I'm going to start by using the first two colours that we used, so Frappe and Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek. And then I'm just mixing them together and putting them all under here. Okay, now I'm moving on to Cocoa Bear and I'm taking that more on the tip of the brush and I'm using it closer to the lash line. You know that I like to blend my under eyes down quite far, but don't feel like you have to. And then on a flat brush I'm taking the purple shade and I'm going to put this right in the lash line. I'm going to line the top and lower waterlines with MAC's Costa Riche eye pencil, which you'll know by now is my favourite. I'm going to practice this look I did a winged liner, but I don't think I'm going to do wings today. I'm just going to line them with this liquid eyeliner pen. This is the Scandaleyes pen from Rimmel. For mascara, I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then for inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this one from Makeup Geek. It's in the shade Shimma Shimmer. I've just quickly applied some lashes. I've used the Lash XO lashes in the style VaVa Voom, which are my favourites at the moment. And I think that completes the eyes now, so I just need to finish quickly off the rest of my face. So to finish the skin, I'm just going to apply a little bit more bronzer. This is the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the shade Bronze. And also check if there's any fallout that needs to be wiped away. And then for highlight, I'm just going to start by using this baked bronzer from Milani in the shade Glow. And I've been really liking applying this before my actual highlight. I feel like it helps it blend a little better. And then for highlight, obviously I'm going to use Champagne Pop today because this is quite a glam look and you can't do a glam look without using Champagne Pop. For lips, I'm going to keep it quite nude, so I'm going to start off by using the Dolce K lip kit from Kylie. And I was going to apply another lipstick over the top, but I like the way that it looks right now, so I'm going to leave it there. So that completes today's tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did down in the comments below, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as well and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!